Good evening, everyone. Your first forecast is brought to you by Store It at Home, rent-to-own portable buildings in Gina. Today, definitely a hot day as those temperatures once again soared into the upper 90s and 100 degrees. And we're going to see more warm conditions as we head into tomorrow, but it's not going to be quite as warm as it was today. In fact, temperatures will only climb up into the lower 90s. Lots of sunshine during the day, maybe just a few more clouds in our afternoon, but it's not going to be quite as humid either. We'll have more details on that on ABC 31 News.
Welcome to ABC 31 News tonight. I'm Scott Beadle. The State Fire Marshal reports the arrest of a Natchitoches woman in the burning death of her infant. That is our big story tonight. They say 25-year-old Felicia Marie Nicole Smith is charged with murder in the death of her 6-month-old boy. They say the baby, Levi Cole Ellerby, was set on fire on Breda Avenue almost a week ago. Smith claimed he had been kidnapped. Rapids deputies report they have recaptured an escaped inmate without incident. He's 40-year-old Des Moines Fitzgerald Ashley of Alexandria. He left Friday night while on a work detail. He's being held on charges including aggravated kidnapping, domestic abuse, strangulation, and weapons offenses. Grant deputies report several arrests in unrelated incidents. A Colfax woman was arrested for drugs after a traffic stop. 48-year-old Myral Seals is charged with possession of crystal meth. 38-year-old Anthony Racina of Pollock was arrested after a scene ensued between deputies and him following a dog fight. Deputies say Racina is charged with unlawful ownership of a vicious dog, assault on a peace officer, public intimidation, and terrorizing. And 47-year-old Robert Averett of Dry Prom was arrested after deputies say they found him in his car in a ditch. He was booked for DWI and drug possession. State police say 5 people were involved in a staged crash near Ville Platte. They've arrested 66-year-old Winston Dupree of Pollock, 32-year-old Sheba Williams of Opelousas, 26-year-old Lucinda Williams of Ville Platte, Dolores Bias of Eunice, and 36-year-old Melanie Malvo of Mamu. Troopers say the staged crash also involved 2 minors. Sheba Williams faces additional charges of contributing to the delinquency of minors. A single-car crash in Sabine Parish kills 2 men from Zwolle last night, and troopers say speed was a factor. They say the driver was 64-year-old Gary Carhill. His lone passenger, 41-year-old Herman Green. Troopers say it happened on Highway 191 when Carhill lost control and hit a tree. The City Park Players will be helping children become future theater lovers for the next 2 weeks with a theater workshop called Future Stars. ABC 31's Joanna Phillips has that story.
Summer camps and workshops have been happening all summer long. And for the next 2 weeks, the City Park Players will be hosting a summer theater workshop for children in 1st through 6th grade. Everything the campers will learn over the next 2 weeks will work towards the final performance on the last day of camp, Snow White Light.
We're going to be learning theater skills, like how to move on the stage, reminding them not to turn their back to the audience, the different positions on the stage, left, right, and center. They're going to be learning lines. They each are going to have a role to say in this performance, and hopefully it'll be memorized in 2 weeks, and we'll perform it on the last Friday of the workshop.
These skills are learned through games and activities. The world of theater is new to some of these campers, but they've all been brought together because of their interest in performing arts.
Well, my dad does acting, and he does some stuff with Miss Tina, and I have taken after him, and I really like acting and just being on the stage. And so this is my 3rd year doing a camp with Miss Tina, and the other years have been really fun.
Another summer theater workshop will be offered at the end of the month for children in 7th through 12th grade. For more information, you can visit the City Park Players Theater website. Joanna Phillips, ABC 31 News.
The state has issued critical audits to 3 area government entities. Auditors say there's been a misappropriation of money by a former employee of the Red River Waterway Commission, which was never reported to law enforcement and was not repaid. In St. Landry Parish, auditors report a deficit in the airport maintenance fund, though there are efforts to eliminate it through a collection of revenues. And in Allen Parish, auditors report the late payment of various payroll tax returns and expenses that may have been improper, all of which they say were under previous marshals. The 6th Annual Women in Business Conference is coming up in September on the 20th and 21st. Now, last year's conference doubled in size compared to previous years, so organizers say now is the time to register.
It'll start at noon on Thursday, the 20th, with a luncheon, and then proceed with some breakout sessions in the afternoon, and also a discussion, a panel discussion composed of female state legislative leaders. We did that last year, and we're increasing the number who will participate this year, and it is going to be quite a great discussion about issues facing Louisiana families, and also women in the workplace. Women in business? Exactly, and an opportunity to talk to these elected women about running for public office. The following morning, it gets underway pretty early with a little breakfast, and there'll be some breakout sessions along 3 tracks on the breakouts: professional development, leadership, and entrepreneurship.
You can visit the Cenla Chamber of Commerce website for more information about how to register, become a sponsor, or to host a booth at the conference. This weekend, people from all over Louisiana attended NSU's annual folk festival. ABC31's Shar Thomas was in Natchitoches and brings us a story.
Friday kicked off the 39th Annual Folk Festival. Over 2,000 people attend the cultural event each year. There is always something different that keeps them coming back.
People come here and they come back. It's 39th year because they keep on coming back because they love it.
This year, the festival included a wide variety of traditional crafts, folk foods, kids fest, 3 stages with live music, narrative sessions, and a Cajun fiddle workshop. Whether it's the live band or the food, the folk festival has a little something for everyone. If you missed it this year, no worries. Stay up to date by visiting louisianafolklife.nsula.edu. In Natchitoches, Shar Thomas, ABC 31 News.
2 people from our area have been appointed to political subdivisions. Michael DeVille of Pineville was appointed to the Red River Waterway Commission, and Nancy Granquist Fields of Alexandria to the Board of Election Supervisors for Rapides Parish.
Only one doctor brings health right to your home.
Every day is a new chance for change, and everyone can start right now.
Make an appointment with Dr. Oz. Check in for your daily checkup.
Well, welcome back, everyone. We are expecting plenty of sunshine for tomorrow, but temperatures won't be quite as hot and the air won't be quite as humid. But then the oppressive heat and humidity will return by the latter part of this week. We do have slight rain chances for this weekend. Unofficially, our high so far, 98 degrees, 98 also in Leedsville, Lake Charles, around 97 degrees. So definitely a hot one out there. Our dew points have dropped down into the 60s, so it is humid, but it's not quite as bad as it was yesterday, where we did get into the triple digits. It was one of the hottest day of the year, and it was definitely muggy out there, making things feel a lot warmer. So right now, though, our dew points are dropping down into the 60s, so it doesn't feel quite as bad as it was this weekend. As we move into your Tuesday, the ridge of high pressure that's been sitting over us will retreat a little bit, so temperatures won't be quite as hot, but it is going to be a little bit on the humid side. But again, it's going to be less humid than what we have been experiencing the last couple of days. So this ridge of high pressure will continue to, or at least the center of it, move to the west a little bit, and that will also take the hot air with it. The humidity will drop down a little bit as we head into tomorrow. That high moves out to the west, and so we're going to see a northeasterly flow in the upper atmosphere, and that will bring a little bit of drier air, and it also will allow storm systems to move into our area. So as a result, we're going to see a little bit of a cool down tomorrow. But then don't get used to it, because by the end of the week, we are expecting this ridge of high pressure to come back. The hot air will be back, and the humidity will also be back as well. So as far as this temperature outlook, we are expecting just close to normal temperatures for our area. A little bit warmer than normal down to the south, and actually a little bit cooler than normal up to the north, so that northern portion of the state could experience just a little bit cooler than normal temperatures. As far as precipitation outlook, We haven't received a lot of rain, but we're still about nearly 8 inches above normal, and we're going to stay above normal for the next few days and basically the next week or so, just because we're about 8 inches above normal. Our lows tonight will drop down to around 72 degrees, mostly clear tonight. Tomorrow, highs will be around 93 degrees, mostly sunny, and we are going to see an increase of cloud cover by the afternoon. Lots of sunshine Wednesday and Thursday, but we're going to get a little bit warmer, 97 degrees for your Thursday, upper 90s for Friday, and then over the weekend, another system comes through and it will bring the possibility of rain this weekend into early next week, and temperatures will also cool down with a high around 91 degrees for your Monday. Scott?
All right, thank you, Kim. Sweltering heat has hit Japan as well, the nation reaching its highest temperature ever on record. That heat wave is being blamed for taking at least 40 lives. Parts of Europe are also being hit with unusually hot weather. Ollie Hunter has more from London.
The Japanese are cooling down today however they can, literally pouring water on the sweltering ground, fanning themselves, hiding in the shade, even buying jackets with built-in fans. Temperatures in Japan today busting a national record, hitting 106 degrees. Since July 9th, more than 40 people have died, according to Kyodo News. And it's not just in Asia. Here in the UK, the driest weather in 50 years.
You can't complain. It feels like you're in Spain, but you haven't got the flight to get there. So yeah, it's beautiful. Just enjoy it while it's here.
Now, Brits aren't really used to this kind of heat. The Met Office even issued an amber alert. It's a warning to stay out of the sun, especially right now during the hottest time of the day.
We come from Iceland and we don't have this weather there, so we're just enjoying every bit of it. Yeah, this is perfect for us.
And across Europe and Germany, kids focused on the fountains and the ice cream. Up north in Finland and Sweden, families hitting the coast. But the drought and sizzling temperatures has meant raging wildfires in Sweden, inside the Arctic Circle, the highest recorded temperatures in a century. And it's hotter than Miami here, but we're not expecting any relief. Temperatures only expected to rise in London. I'm Molly Hunter, sweating in Hyde Park, ABC News.
Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
When temperatures rise, some don't always have the luxury of turning on a thermostat. That's why KLAX TV and area businesses have teamed up to form the Spring Fan Drive for the elderly. You can help by dropping off a fan at a location near you. Fans will be collected and distributed by each parish's Council on Aging provider. Remember, keeping cool isn't something that comes easy for everyone. Help us to bring some relief from the summer heat to those less fortunate. Alexandria Bikers United is hosting a back-to-school barbecue at Taboo Harley August 4th. Summer's quickly flying by, and all donations received will be used to purchase school supplies for children in need. And you're invited to the first community Give Back event. Join us for the AEX Culture Fest on August 4th. Community Give Back and School Supply Drive start at noon, and festival fun with art, food, and music begins at 2. Come out for the annual Back to School Expo at Nazarene Baptist Church. Students in Rapides Parish will be provided school supplies and uniforms in the goal to give back. The Hackers Cup Golf Tournament is a 4-man scramble benefiting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Starts at 8 at the Oak Wing Golf Club. For more community events, visit us on Facebook or at KLAXTV.com.